I started with a Kodak Brownie when I was 8 and just gradually evolved my equipment to the pretty sophisticated DSLRs and my iPhone, which I love. So what do I love about black and white images? The first quality I love that I see in so many is the glow, the luminosity that kind of emanates from those images. And here's an example of that. These are tulips that I actually photographed in my dining room, and I had a black board behind them. I was using window light, and then I had an artificial light because I wanted to pull out the glow in these flowers. What I encourage photographers to do is when they approach a new scene, yeah, capture the whole thing, but then start on return trips, start focusing in on the details. I call this the visitor center. I had no idea he was there until I got back and processed it. And this is just a tree reflection. Backlighting in infrared is wonderful. I find that color kind of overpowers me and becomes a distraction from the details. And I love the details. I love exploring the details and running my eyes around the edges and to the center and whatnot. I shot this in my front yard last winter. This branch was really heavy with snow and was drooping down. And I look at this and I think, it's okay, it's fairly documentary. And so I decided to convert it to black and white. And to me, this is more atmospheric, more ethereal. And it really conveys the feeling that I had when I was looking at this scene. I usually crop in camera. I don't crop in camera, but I again pre-visualize and then I set up my image in camera. And I always have a sense of whether or not I love square formats. I can be really anti-cropping. It's like I've known people that will take a shot and then they'll crop down to a little tiny portion of it. And I think the challenge for all of us as photographers is to see it, to pre-visualize it, to capture an image to see that little portion and pull that out instead of the entire scene. Well, I think that when we become so familiar with the location that we really know it intimately and that it gives you a lot of freedom. So I really believe in visiting a place as many times as possible because the depth of your work grows. Your work becomes deeper, it becomes more focused. I think it's good for us as photographers to expand our vision by narrowing it in a sense, coming in close. I'm actually attracted to form. That's what I'm attracted to. So the flower could be any color since I'm not shooting really with color in mind. It's the form that's important to me. The details, the textures, the little squiggly centers. Yeah, they're delightful.